What's going on, guys? My name is Billy Sanjay and welcome to 5 things that you need to implement to upgrade yourself indefinitely. This is not your average, oh, you need to fix your skin or your hair or your clothes, like very obvious things that you need to fix in order to level yourself up. These are 5 things that are not spoken about regularly, but they're things that you use every single day that would just change someone's opinion of you so fast that you might miss an opportunity with a business deal, with a girl, making friends, whatever it is. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing is something you use every day. Just dropped it. It's something you use every single day, and that is your wallet. All right, you might be thinking, Billy, how the fuck is my wallet going to change? Maybe what's inside it might change my life, but not the case around it. Let's take it back to 18-year-old, or I might have even been 17-year-old Billy boy, okay? I had a fake ID and had gone to a club. This is when I was kind of trying to work on myself, trying to get a better haircut. Although back then I was doing the best I could, didn't look great, but at the time, at least I was trying. So picture this, I'm at the club illegally, I'm 17 years old, I'm trying to pursue a female. Somehow I managed to start a conversation with a beautiful girl at the bar. We're chatting away, we're about to order some drinks, and I pull out my wallet. Now, it wasn't this nice, tidy, clean Gucci wallet. It was a wallet that I got off an aeroplane. I don't know what holiday I'd been on when I was a kid, but I'd found this wallet. I think it was a Quicksilver wallet that I probably got off a fucking Ryanair flight. I just remember it was blue, it was yellow, it was white.
I got black, I got white, what you want?
It was so ugly. But at the time I didn't care. I just needed a thing to put my money in. I didn't think really there was much of it. It didn't even close like a normal wallet. It was Velcro, so anytime I'd wanted to open it up, it would be like, and the whole room could hear it. So back to the story. I'm at the bar, we're chatting away. I can't believe it. She's beautiful. I'm just like, wow, this is amazing. And I go to buy these drinks and I pull out this Quicksilver wallet, open this bad boy up, and she just starts fucking laughing at me. And at first I was like, what the fuck are you laughing at? Why are you laughing? She's like, what is that? She's just laughing at what I've just pulled out of my pocket. And it's just, I just won't forget that, to be honest. And the next day I went and switched that straight away. So did it work out with the girl? No. Did I have a Quicksilver wallet? Yes. Did that get changed immediately? You better fucking believe it. Anyway, so that is number 1. You don't necessarily have to get a designer wallet. You don't need to at all. The one I had previous to this was just a plain black Vivian Westwood wallet. Simple, it was cut, it was clean. So change your wallet, and you never know, the money inside could also change your wallet. All right, let's get into number 2. Okay, so we've sorted out the wallet, but what happens when you want to use Apple Pay? We can all agree on this. Our phones have become a huge part of our lives. There are alarm clocks, we use them to call, to text, social media, check the time, check our steps, check our macros. Our phones are so common in our lives. If you have a phone case that once upon a time used to be crystal clear and is now brown, disgusting, if I saw any of my friends with a dusty phone case, I would be straight on it with them. You just can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. So if that is you, you've got to switch it up. Let's take it back to a similar scenario. You're on a date with a beautiful girl, whatever the situation is. You could be at the club, at a bar, getting a coffee, and you're like, all right, I've sorted out my wallet, but I'm not gonna pay like that. You whack out your phone, give it a little double click, and she's just seen the revolting layer of brown stains over the past few years that have turned your phone case from clear to what looks like it's been left in the mud. She's just gonna think that is gross. She might not say anything, but in the back of her head, she's probably thinking, oh, wow, if his phone case looks like that, I wonder what his room looks like. So, boys, make sure that your phone case is lovely, crystal and clear. You can't work on your skin, on your hair, on your confidence, on your looks, how you talk, walk, and you work out a horrible, dusty phone. It's gonna kill your style completely. So, make sure you switch that up. All right, let's get into number 3. Fingernails. Okay, so this one is far too straightforward. You need to have clean cut, nice fingernails. Maybe some of you guys think it's more of like a feminine thing or whatever. At the end of the day, if you're a guy and you're trying to embrace your masculinity, that means you're probably trying to pursue someone feminine because opposites attract, and you're on your way to do that. But as soon as she sees your disgusting fingernails that are far too overgrown and have whatever it is that hides underneath them, your chances at pursuing that someone is going to be so far gone, and she'll never tell you why. You might be thinking, oh, what was it that I did? You might have looked perfect that day, you might have smelt so good, you might have spoke like a gentleman, you could have ticked all the boxes, but if you pulled up to a girl with horrible fingernails, then she's just not going to think that's the one. And trust me, they notice these things far better than we do. So take note, we don't need to go into it. Cut your fingernails and get that shit out from underneath. And don't just do it now, do it every single week, once a week. For the rest of your life, it takes 5 minutes. It means your hands are fresh. It's like getting a skin fade, but on your hands every single week. Let's get into number 4. Yeah. If you guess this one, then fair play to you. Still in the accessory vibe, we are talking about your keys. I'm talking about your house keys, I'm talking about your car keys, I'm talking about your back garden key, all right? I don't care how many keys you got, you need to keep them organized. Your keys need to go from this to this. You do not need every single key that you've ever owned on one single keychain.
We don't have time to buy fucking material. That's useless.
You do not need 10 keys that you don't even use on one small little keychain because you can't be bothered to just take them off or put them somewhere safe or just throw them away. This is the key to my apartment, this is the key to your car, and this is one accessory, all right? I'll give you that. If you've got more than one, they need to go. This is supposed to be my snowboard helmet, right? So yeah, look, 1, 2, 3. Don't be that guy that's... looks ugly. Keep it clean, keep it fresh, keep your keys intact, in order, and only keep the essentials. Ooh, let's get into number 5. So we've sorted out your wallet, we've sorted out your phone case, we've sorted out your keys, we've sorted out your nails. I think there's one of the last really important things that people put way too much effort in or not nearly enough, and that is how you smell. Have you ever been walking down the street, and we'll talk about girls a lot in this video, but they're a great example. Most of the time, they're looking after themselves the way they should. I guarantee you've probably experienced this in the last 10 days. You're in town, wherever, and a woman walks past you, and it just feels like you've got punched in the face with every flower under the sun, and you just forgot where you were for a second because she smelled so good. There are guys who also have the same effect. Men are walking around smelling absolutely impeccable. So just in general, there are humans who smell great. What I'm trying to say is you should be one of these humans. It's so much easier to like a person, get along with them, start a conversation, get to know them when they smell good. There's only a few things we can go off when we're talking to someone. How do they sound? How do they look? And how do they smell? If you smell great, then obviously it's just a dub. On the flip side, if you smell awful, there is no excuse for that whatsoever. I don't care if you've gone to the gym, you should still smell okay, even after a sweaty workout. Some of you might be thinking, oh mate, that's fucking bullshit. How am I supposed to not smell after a workout? If nobody wore deodorant, if not enough, everybody in the gym would fucking reek. But that's not the case. It's only like the odd guy you walk past. There's only like 1 or 2 guys who are like, oh, they're kind of fucking, they smell a little bit grim. And you just move away from them. Don't be that guy. Am I right? Everybody's sweating in the gym, but not everybody smells awful. Like, it is so important. You could be the best looking bloke on the planet. If you smell like BO, like, you just gotta switch that up. So, if you're already a person who wears deodorant, which you definitely should be, put more on. Don't overdo it. Do not spray your clothes with it. It's just for your skin, okay? It just stops all that sweat. If you're a person who sweats more, use a bit more deodorant. Quick maths. Also, on the flip side, if you have an aftershave that is just far too overwhelming and it smells like you got it from some weird, dodgy guy in the middle of the desert, then you need to cut that shit out. You cannot be smelling like every fragrance that they sell in Debenhams at the same time. Pick one aftershave, pick one cologne. Ask for an opinion, ask your friends, ask your family. How do I smell? Do I smell good? Do I smell bad? Is it too strong? Ask them. Tell them to be brutally honest. If they say, yeah, you actually smell quite nice, keep that deodorant. If they say, oh, it's a bit strong, or it's a bit too much, or I'm not a fan of this, or I don't know about that one, then throw that bottle away. Because you're just spraying it for no reason then. If nobody likes it, then what are you wearing it for? I've worn the same aftershave for the past couple of years because I do often get complimented on how I smell, which is always such a nice thing to hear, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not a compliment you think you want until someone says it to you and makes you feel pretty good about yourself. So I've stuck with this aftershave. The unfortunate side is I can't smell it on me anymore because I guess it's just my scent now. All my clothes smell of this specific aftershave, but it doesn't matter. Don't be so self-righteous and think, oh, it's not about what other people think, it's about how I feel. Very true. But at the end of the day, even if you like that dodgy aftershave, you're not even going to be able to smell it on yourself in a month's time because you'll be so used to it. But everybody else will, so that's what I'm saying. Anyway, so to debrief, to recap, to round it all up into one beautiful sandwich. Change your wallet, change your phone case, cut your fingernails, declutter your keys, and smell delightful. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's more of like a cozy sit down kind of vibe. I've really enjoyed making this and I hope you enjoyed watching it. All right guys, I'm ending it there. If you did enjoy, hit that subscribe button, like the video if you liked it, and take care. I'll see you next time.
I miss my taco.